Digging into the heart of sports business in Nigeria, Resource Persons at the World Intellectual Property Day explained the importance of IP rights and relations with sports. With the theme, Reach for Gold, IP and Sports, speakers at the public lecture organized in conjunction with Sports Writers Association of Nigeria, Lagos State Chapter, acknowledged the contribution of sports content creators and innovators. We have details in this report.
The World Intellectual Property Day is observed all over the world on April 26th. Creators and inventors such as artists, developers, content creators, musicians, actors and producers, among others, connect with one another to talk about how intellectual property rights contribute to the world we live in. Guest speaker Bivali Agbakoba Onyejiaya, who is well known for being an accomplished sports lawyer and sports writer in her paper Sports Business and IP Law, said so much is happening in the sports and the industry must devise ways to incentivize sports ideas, designs, trademarks and brands.
We're reaching a point in Nigeria where we need to begin to rely less and less on the non-oil sector. How can we increase our global competitiveness, okay? And the sports industry is a massive way to do so. As a sports-loving nation, Nigeria has not just the human population, we have the intellectual capacity and expertise to compete on a global scale.
This year's World Intellectual Property Day highlights how IP rights support sports businesses to foster the development, how sports personalities are able to generate earnings by leveraging their brands as athletes, and how broadcasting rights underpin the relationship between sports and television and other media that bring fans even closer to sporting events.
All of these things are behind all the huge merchandise and memorabilia and the way in which we view sports and watch and enjoy them that we think that Nigerians should be more aware of. And that is why the World Intellectual Property Organization, WIPO, chose for this year's celebration the theme, Reach for Gold, Intellectual Property Rights and sports.
If you see the Gareth Bale sign of the heart, it's already patented. You don't use it anyhow commercially. Just a simple gesture. It's already patented. If you want to use it commercially to connect with your fans, you have to pay him. CR7 as a code is patented in so many ways. You don't just use it commercially.
Corporate organizations and influential individuals that have contributed to sport development in Nigeria were honored at the events held at the Lagos Swan Secretariat inside the National Stadium, Surulere.
And that's the news of this hour. For more stories